자, 다시 한번 멘트 저희 하겠습니다.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
네. 함께 해주셔서 고맙습니다. 보람된 성과가 있는 그런 시간이 될 줄 믿습니다.
오늘 이 자리가 더욱더 여러분들 춥지만 따뜻한 자리가 되길 바랍니다.
You have a meaningful time.
이라서
네.
지금 소리 조정차 말씀을 드리고 있습니다.
네.
여러분 함께 자리해 주시고 편히 계시면 좋겠습니다.
네, 본격적으로 이제 시기 시작하기
This is a test. There will be two performances before the main event.
So we have a song for 하나름 vocalist
Please, everyone, come into the hall.
and please.
자, 오늘은 이제 이 자리
Today is a very important event where people will receive the Seollewa, flower of light. They will learn about the meditation method of receiving the flower of light. Also, today's event, the flower of light meditation, will be recorded and is being broadcasted live in Korea and throughout the world. Please make note of this.
여기 우리 모니터가 안 들어오고 있거든. 이게 문제야. 네, 여러분 반갑습니다. 저는 아나운서 김병천입니다.
Hello, welcome everyone. I'm your co-MC Kim Byung-chan and Song Hye-ji.
Now we will start with the performance. The weather is getting cold, Mr. Kim.
저기 잠깐만 한 사람만 나한테 사인을 주고.
네. 하도록 하겠습니다. 잠시만 기다려 주시길 바랍니다.
여기서 당황하고 그러면 어떡해? 뭐 하는 거야? 뭐가 어딘지를 얘기를 해줘야지. 이건 왜 안 나오니? 내가 뭘 믿을 수 있는 누구를 믿어야 되는 거지? 가온병창단 무대에 올라가야 되지 않나? 가온병창단 일단 올려보낼게요. 네, 알겠습니다. 네, 알겠습니다. 공연 바로 들어갑니다. MC 멘트 없이 공연으로 바로 들어갈게요. 걱정되네. 자, 그러면 연주 시작하겠습니다. 네, 여러분 이제 가온병창
So we will have a performance troupe to perform for us. They will perform to welcome you.
The Gaon chorus will begin based on the Kayagum performance, as well with the Western instruments. They will perform with the song 천부경 and 아리랑. Everyone, please welcome Gaon chorus with a big round of applause. Thank you. It was 천부경. Did you enjoy the song? Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be here, and our Gaon chorus are very pleased to attend here at this very event. And the next song we will perform 아리랑. It has been registered in UNESCO. I know that all of you have heard of this song 아리랑, so please follow along with us and enjoy our performance.
아리랑 고개를 넘어간다. 아버지 어머니 어서 와요. 간도 불판도 좋답니다. 아리랑 아리랑 아리요. 아리랑 고개를 넘어간다. 여러분 박수가 건강에도 좋다고 합니다. 얼씨구 좋다. 좋다. 배 좀 모아서 배 좀 모아서 달 좀 모아서 동지 선달 본 듯이 달 좀 모아서 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아리랑 고개로 날 넘겨줘서 장대님 미시고 오셨는데 인사를 못해 그치만 입에 물고 입만 아리아리랑 같이 해볼게요. 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아리랑 고개로 날 넘겨줘서 아시는 분들은 함께 불러주세요. 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아라리가 난데 운경세대는 행복했나 부부야 부부가 눈물 희로구나. 다같이 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아라리가 난데 정찬 하늘에 잠들고 많고 우리 내 가슴 속에 희망도 많다. 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아리랑 아라리가 난데 안경 상하에 둥둥둥 뜬데 어기연차 하얀이여라 노를 져라. 같이 아리아리랑 스리스리랑 아라리가 난데 아리랑 아라리가 난데.
네, 한국을 대표하는 아름다운
Wow, it was a beautiful performance representing Korea. Please give them a big hand
네,
once
여러분
again.
고맙습니다. 잠시 후 또 여러분들과 함께하는 무대가 이어질 줄 믿습니다.
Thank you. We will continue with
기온이
another
거의
performance.
영하권에 머무는 그런 찬바람 속의
Today
날씨인데
is a
이런
winter day
날씨를요
of sub-zero
기상청에서
temperature.
뭐라고 발표하는지 알아요?
What do the meteor centers call
그
this weather?
빛꽃 축제, 빛과 꽃을 마시다 행사하기 좋은
They
날씨라고
say that it's a
그렇게
brilliant day to
발표를
have this
했습니다.
event of breathing in the light
왜 제가 이
of the
말씀을
universe
드리냐면
and flowers
우리
of
날이
light.
That's
추워져야
correct.
네.
우리의 마음의 온도를
Why
알
is this?
수가
Because this
있습니다.
festival
이
will warm our
성남환상이
hearts.
쉽게 되면 서로를 이해하게 되고
And
애틋하게
so,
여기고
by
서로를
meditating
위해서
and by understanding
상생을
this culture,
생각하지요.
we
특히
look out for one
우리가
another,
마음의
help each other.
온도를 높이기 위해서는
We must
함께
warm our
모이는 게
hearts,
무척 중요하잖아요.
minds, and bodies.
그렇죠. 오늘 이렇게 빛과 꽃을
So I am
우리가
very
마시는
pleased to
자리에
present this
함께
event to
우리
you of
상생을
breathing
위한
in cosmic light
여러분들이 함께해서
and
참
breathing in
좋은 시간인데요.
flowers of light.
자, 같은
I hope you will
태극기를 지금
enjoy
잘하고 있습니다.
this momentous
함께 인사
event.
나누시면서 저희
So
이어지는
please greet each other,
함께 해주시기 바랍니다.
and we will soon begin the event.
따뜻한 마음으로 상생을 위해
Yes,
한 가지
with your
공연을
all your
더
warm
준비를
hearts,
했습니다.
we prepared
다음
one more
공연은요,
performance.
각종 오페라와
Next, we will
뮤지컬의
listen.
주역으로
We will
활동을
invite
하면서
a soprano
아름다운 목소리로 우리에게
with who has a
감동을
beautiful
전파하는 분을
voice.
모셔봤습니다. 바로 소프라노
She's soprano
씨의
Miss
무대를
Hanarim.
준비했는데요.
So we would like to invite her to the
따뜻한
stage.
박수로
Please
청해
give
듣도록
her a
하겠습니다.
warm
큰 박수
round of
부탁합니다.
applause.
저기 강이 달린다 저기 하늘 숨쉰다 저기 꿈이 흐른다 멋진 설악산에서 맑은 경포대에서 푸른 다도해에서 못한 울릉도에서 아름다운 우리나라 내가 태어나 살고 있는 곳 정다운 친구와 사랑하는 모두가 나를 반기네 아름다운 우리나라 자랑스런 그 이름 길이 빛나리 나의 부모와 형제 자매들 언제나 내 곁에 있네 큰 산을 지날래 나무 위의 밑소리 붉게 타는 단풍잎 하얀 눈의 발자국 설날꽃가 옷 입고 간호절 그네 뛰고 한가위 송편 빚어 함께 정을 나누네 아름다운 우리나라 내가 태어나 살고 있는 곳 정다운 친구와 사랑하는 모두가 나를 반기네 아름다운 우리나라 자랑스러운 그 이름 길이 빛나리 나의 부모와 형제 자매들 언제나 내 곁에 있네 아름다운 우리나라 내가 태어나 살고 있는 곳 정다운 친구와 사랑하는 모두가 나를 반기네 나의 부모와 형제 자매들 언제나 내 곁에 있네 언제나 내
브라비. 네, 한아름 씨의 아름다운 우리나라를 함께
My
감상을
beautiful country,
했습니다.
sung by
우리가
Hanarim.
화려하다는 말이 있고 수려하다는 말이 있는데
네.
There's a word
수려하다는
that
말은
says
이때
beautiful.
쓰지 않나 싶어요.
그런 것 같네요.
어쩌면 저렇게
I think
소리가
that word is
빼어나게
appropriate for this occasion.
멀리 우리 가슴에
Her voice is
와닿을까요?
very beautiful.
노래 가사에 산이 춤추고
Now, in her
하늘이
song, there's a
숨쉰다라는
lyric
구절이
called
있는데
The
네.
mountains
정말 그
dance,
느낌
the
그대로
sky
듣고 있습니다.
dances.
맞습니다. 이
I think that is
대자연,
fitting.
그리고
Yes,
우주와
that's
소통을
right.
한다면
If we become
몸과
one
마음의
with Mother
모든
Nature
아픔이
and the universe, I think all our pains and wounds will disappear.
오늘 이 숨,
I'm really looking forward
호흡과
to the
수행,
meditation of today.
노래를 들으니까
breathing in cosmic light and flower.
네, 오늘 그런 수행과 성과에 큰 기쁨이
Now, today will be an event of experiencing nature meditation. Now, at 3 o'clock precisely, we'll begin our main event, the 2023 Korean Wave Festival of Spirituality, the Flower of Light.
모두의 배려가 중요합니다.
I think it's important that we respect one another,
자, 그리고 행사 중에 오늘 사진
turn off your phones, and refrain from taking videos to experience the meditation practice.
지금 시각이 2시 59분 지나고
It is now 2:59. We will soon begin the main event.
네, 오늘 이렇게 우리는
Welcome to the 2023 Korean Wave Festival of Spirituality, the Flower of Light.
빛과 꽃을 마시다.
The great breathing, breathing in cosmic light, breathing in flowers of light.
반갑습니다. 오늘 여러분 모시고
Welcome. I'm very pleased to
매우
serve as your co-MC. My name is Kim Byung-chan.
김병찬이고요.
Hello, I'm your host Song Hye-ji.
어서 오십시오.
Pleasure to meet you all.
오늘 여러분께 매우 소중한 뜻깊은
Today is a historic event.
오늘 정말
We're gathered here in the Vista Hall of Walkerhill Hotel,
끝까지 함께
and I wish you a joyful and meaningful time
시간이
together.
바랍니다. 선배님,
Mr. Kim,
오늘 하려고
isn't today the Korean Wave Festival of Spirituality and the Gaecheon Cultural Festival?
개천이라고 하면
Today is also the Gaecheon Festival. What it means is the opening of heaven, signifying the founding of a nation. It's celebrated on October 3rd, according to the solar calendar. Originally, it was celebrated according to the lunar calendar. This symbolizes the founding of the nation 6,000 years ago by Kabaran Hwanung in the founding of the Pedar nation. Scholars of the East and West say that the eras of Hwanguk and Pedar were the golden age where people live according to the culture of light, the culture of flowers of light.
Yes, that's right. So while we may have lost the spirituality and culture of meditation from the past, Well, I believe it still resides in the DNA of our humanity. So today's festival, I trust, will mark a revival of the golden age of civilization.
Now, Hallyu, Korean wave, is famous and very popular around the world. Its roots extend back to 10,000 years of the culture of light, the culture of flowers of light. Now, the Ketchun festival originally was about singing about the flowers of light, celebrating the culture of light. Now, we live in a time of brilliant science and technology. Ironically, our inner being is becoming darker and darker. We are plagued by environmental disasters, effects of climate change, in spite of the advances in science and technology. So it's important that we realize that our inner being is going in the opposite direction.
Yes, that's right. Throughout today's event, the Jongdosanim of Jeung San Do, dedicating a lifetime to practicing and preserving light and flower cultures globally, will share the Seollyowa with us. So at this moment, I truly hope each one of you will receive the flower of light Seollyowa and cultivate your body and mind, transforming into true beings in the later heaven of immortality and become the true beings.
Now, today, people from faraway places sent their messages to congratulate our event, the 2023 Korean Wave Festival of Spirituality, the Flower of Light. Let's take a listen.
2023韓流冷静文化
光の花フェスティバルの開催おめでとうございます。
今回人類の冷静文化の核心である光の花占領花が公開されると聞いて本当に嬉しく思っています。
一人でも多くの方がこの占領下の素晴らしさを体験し、人間本来の光を取り戻されることを祈っています。みんなで光の花を広めましょう。
Bonjour, je m'appelle Annabelle et je viens de France. C'est une opportunité unique de mieux connaître le côté spirituel de la Corée. Mais ce sera surtout une chance de s'exercer à la pratique de la méditation de la fleur de lumière qui permet de recevoir la lumière de l'univers et de transformer son corps pour devenir un être immortel. Alors, méditons et célébrons aujourd'hui ensemble la fête de la bague coréenne 2023 sur la spiritualité et la fleur de lumière.
Сайн мэцхан нөө намайг утган жаргал гэдэг би Монголоос ирсэн. Тэгэхээр өнөөдөр энэ болж байгаа арга хэмжээ маань гэрэл цэцгийн бясалгал гэдэг нэртэй. Тэгэхээр энэ нэрийн сонсоход ингээд шинэлэг бас гайхалтай тийм бясалгал. Тэгэхээр ингээд гэрэл цэцгийн бясалгал маань ингээд хүн төрөлхтний одоо эрт үед хийж исэн бясалгалыг сонссон. Тэгээ энэ бясалгалын талаар сүүлийн үед Солонгосын KST бидлийг зэрэг гарч байгаа. Бас үзэгчтэйгээ хамт хийх тэмцүүлэг хүртэл гарч байгаа. Тэгээ миний бодчихс нэг хэрхүү нэвтрүүлгийг үзэж энэ бясалгалын талаар олон зүйл ингээд ойлгож сурч авч байгаа. Тэгээд тэрний хажуугаар ингээд үнэхээр ингээд бясалгалын шинэ төвсгөл ирсэн юм байна гэж нэг тодорхой хэмжээр мэдэрч байгаа. За ингээд өнөөдрийнхөө энэ арга хэмжээгээр ингээд энэ бүх бясалгал маань олоор хүмүүс авч байгаа тийм түүлийн баяртай байна. Тэгээ өнөөдөр та бүхэн ч гэсэн боломжийг ашиглаад эртний хүмүүс хэрхэн ингээд бясалгал хийж ийсэн. Тэгээд тодорхой хэмжээгээр тэрхүү бясалгалын гайхамшигаас ингээд баг боловч ингээд мэдрээд яваасай гэж хүсэж байна. Анхаарландаас нь баярлалаа. Баяртай.
Hello everyone. This seems like an extremely important event as people strive to seek a deeper meaning in life, and in particular, teachings on meditation seem like an exceptionally practical way to go about improving people's lives. So I believe you guys are doing something extremely important, and I look forward to seeing the video and hopefully even translating a script of it at some point in the future.
We are living through a time when everyone grows selfish and even vicious in the pursuit of self-interest. This is very sad because according to the tenets of Jeung San Do, people are beings of light. And in the midst of this cutthroat competition, it means we are quite literally losing our shine. This is where this festival comes in, where everyone will be given great teaching and opportunities to engage in meditative discipline that will allow us to take a break from the mad conflicts surrounding us. And most of all, by being a part of this festival, it is hoped that everyone will discover their true selves as beings of light and that they will carry that message when they leave, so that others are given the opportunity to recover their shine and prepare themselves for the day when later heaven arrives.
아이고, 네, 정말 고마운 축하 메시지.
Thank you for your great messages.
Yes, from Japan, France, Mongolia, and even in the US, I would like to show our gratitude to the supporters. Thank you all.
Many people are with us and around the world.
Mr. Kim, so we breathe in every minute in our lives, don't we?
Breathing is the basic necessity of life.
And absolutely. And today we'll delve into the true breathing, or more specifically, autumn breathing. It is a day of becoming the beings of light, purifying ourselves through autumn breathing, enlightening through chanting, and transforming through receiving 설려화, the flower of life, and reborn as Arirang, the true beings.
So today's theme, autumn, breathing, and chanting. These three words sum up the tenet of today's meditation teachings. Meditation ABC.
Right?
So people live in stress. They are trapped in a vicious cycle of hurriedness and stress. When you breathe in flowers of light, breathe in cosmic light, you can cleanse yourself and experience healing.
Yes, I look forward to it. So now, we're going to watch a video about the meditation of receiving the light and the flower of the universe. If I don't exist, everything is meaningless. Family, life, country, the universe. To myself, I am the most meaningful person in this world. I am the most precious being in the universe. In my daily grind, I am constantly greeted by new moments of time. Whether at work, school, or home, my life is always busy. My awareness of I is crushed by the forces of the world and gradually fades away. I am forgetting the feeling of breathing in serenity, free of random thoughts, being one with nature, peering into my inner being. As I am losing sight of the real me, the world civilization, built over the ages, is cracking and crumbling around me. Breathing has paused. In the eyes of the universe, Earth has ceased its breath and life has come to a halt. This is occurring because we on Earth have forgotten cosmic breathing. Breathing is life itself. Breathing brings the purest sense of being alive. Breathing confirms my existence. But we have forgotten cosmic breathing. We have drifted too far from the eternal cosmic rhythm of life. Cosmic breathing is not mere breathing with the chest to inhale air. Cosmic breathing connects my lower dungeon with the universe, enabling me to receive the radiant light of the universe. Cosmic breathing fills my body with eternal cosmic energy. Since ancient times, Koreans who practice cosmic breathing have been known as Arirang, Samrang, Hwarang, Sunbi, and by other names. This tradition seemed lost for all time due to invasions and distortions by Japan and other powerful nations. Yet the culture of light endured, firmly rooted in the eras of Hwanguk, Baedal, and Dangun Joseon. Now we must truly understand light, which is the true nature of the universe and humans. A future without solutions, a future filled with darkness, weighs us down with a sense of doom. Now is the turning of seasons, from the cosmic summer to the cosmic autumn. Falling leaves and ripening fruit signal the arrival of autumn. The arrival of the cosmic autumn is being signaled by glittering materialistic culture that fuels every human desire and by nature's attempts to correct and cleanse itself. The universe is preparing to harvest the seeds of humanity. Today, over 500 million people across the world practice meditation. True Eastern learning is a beacon of light for those who have not found answers in established religions and spiritual cultures and who are searching for a new path of awakening. Through the great breathing, we will discover our true self and understand our eternal connection to nature and the universe. Moreover, we will gain transcendent insight and answers about serious matters such as diseases, climate change, resource depletion, and war. Your tomorrow, your future will be completely transformed. The bright ray of hope is here. Autumn. The universe is preparing for the turning of seasons, preparing for the cosmic autumn when humanity will attain fruition. Breathing. We must now begin the great breathing that will unite us with the universe. Chanting. We must now chant the songs that will unite us with the universe. The universe's long-cherished dream is for us to become beautiful fruit of the cosmic autumn. To fulfill this dream, the universe showers us with its divine light and flowers of light. The great breathing will fill us with cosmic light and flowers of light, unite us with the universe, and reveal the true me. It is time to take the first breath. The great breathing, breathing in cosmic light, breathing in flowers of light.
자,
Now, let's gently close your eyes and center yourself in silence. Lay out any worries or nagging discomforts from deep within. Take them all out deep inside of you. Now, gather them all up to the crown of your head, forming it into a single mass. This includes all your concerns, discomforts, and worries, both about yourself and your surroundings. Now, guide it up to the top of your head to release that bundled mass. It's now drifting away. 1 meter, 10 meters, 100 meters. Sending them off into space somewhere, faster and faster. You are now empty, creating space for the real you to take its place. Now, get ready to meet the new you. Center your attention on your entire being, including your body. If you're ready, it's time to open your eyes.
Now we are ready to begin the next part of our program. Thank you for your lovely narration, Heji. Let me introduce our meditation teacher, Won Yu-gun, who is a doctor of Eastern medicine and a trained meditation practitioner. Let us welcome him.
목사님을 박수로 맞이해 주시길 바랍니다.
Hello. I am a meditation Dharma teacher of Sangseng Television Broadcasting. I first met the Jongdosanim, Supreme Master of Dao, when I was a university student. I learned meditation from him. Since then, I've been practicing meditation every day in my daily life. Now imagine walking in a beautiful forest, inhaling the clean, pure air. You can experience instant happiness. You know that you're breathing. You feel alive. Breathing means that you are connecting with the universe. When you breathe well, you feel happiness. Let me ask you, are you truly breathing? You may say, of course I am breathing well. But really, people of today only do breathing by chest, which is called ordinary breathing, breathing by chest. Because humanity has lost the archetypal meditation culture, we have lost sight of proper breathing. There's really no one who teaches about this proper breathing. So this may be a first opportunity for you to learn about this proper breathing. I hope this will serve you well in your daily life. Let me ask you, what is true breathing? Now, breathing is not just merely inhaling air or oxygen. True breathing is inhaling the light of the universe, filling your body with cosmic light, as well as the flowers of light. That is indeed true breathing. It is also called the great breathing. Now, let us try this. Keep your back straight, calm your mind, relax. Let us breathe deeply. Now imagine inhaling air and energy from the crown of your head into the lower part of your body, bringing the air and energy into a place below your belly button. And then bring your energy up to your head. As you do this, imagine you're inhaling a great energy of the universe. Inhale, pull the energy down. Exhale, pull it up into your head.
몸의 염증, 나쁜 기운들을 쭉
As you are doing this breathing, imagine releasing all the toxic negative energies from your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully.
기분 좋으시죠?
Do you feel good?
우주의 빛을 마신다.
Imagine breathing in cosmic energy. It seems foreign to you, I'm sure.
우주는 빛으로 가득 차 있습니다.
Remember, the universe is filled with light.
우주가 생겨난 그 생명의 근원을
Light is the origin of life. In the language of Eastern cosmology, it's called Yulia. 25,000 years ago, this Yulia, or the original light of the universe, was transformed into a sound called Om,
훔으로 완성이 되는데요.
created by grandmother Mago.
훔의 소리 수행은 태고의
And then Om evolved into Hum. The meditation with the sounds Om and Hum can lead to enlightenment and immortality. This meditation, Om meditation, is fundamental and absolute.
호흡에다가 옴,
As you breathe in and out, let us apply the sounds Om and Hum.
허리를 바듯하게 세우시고요.
Remember, keep your back straight. Relax your mind. Gently close your eyes.
머리 맨 위에 여기를 백회라고 하는데 여기서부터
Now, the crown of your head is called 백회,
회음인데
and then there's a spot between your legs called perineum. There is a vertical axis running through the center of your body, connecting the crown of your head with your perineum.
옴 하면서
As you
온몸에
exhale,
그런 생각을 하면서
say the sound Om. Imagine all the cells vibrating as you say the sound Om.
아래 배꼽 아래
Bring the energy down into a place called your lower tangen, which is 5 centimeters below your belly button, about 2/3 of the way inside the body.
이때는 이제 훔으로 마음속으로 호흡을 하면서
As you inhale, say the sound Hum in your mind.
훔 소리를 빛으로 펑.
As you say the sound Hum, you are filling your head with cosmic light and let that light explode.
옴은 불의 에너지고 또 훔은 물의 에너지.
So Om is fire energy, Hum is water energy. So when you do the Om Hum meditation, you are in fact circulating water and fire energies in your body. Water energy ascending, fire energy descending. These energies are symbolized by the creatures phoenix for the fire energy, the dragon for the water energy.
하면서 쭉 내려오면은 공황이 됩니다.
So when you say the sound Om, the phoenix, the fire energy, descends to your lower tangen. Vice versa, when you say the sound Hum in your mind, the dragon ascends to your head. This is truly a fascinating meditation that I personally experienced.
제가 이제 한의사인데
I'm a doctor of Eastern medicine,
결론이 뭐냐?
and I'm very confident to say that what is
심장에 있어서 불기운이
a good summation of Eastern medicine is about circulating the fire and water energies in your body.
몸이 안 좋아지는 위에는
When the circulation is improper or out of tune, illness happens.
자 불기운은 아래로 내리고
So it's important that the fire energy in your body descends to your lower body and the water energy rises to your head. There should be that energy circulation. Heat in the lower body, coolness in your head. This is called water ascending, fire ascending, water descending.
그것은 바로 우리가 목화토금술 할 때 토, 중앙토
When this happens, your body is in harmony. And your body is able to form what is called the earth energy, this mediating powerful energy.
에너지가 바로 이 토입니다.
And it is the energy of light.
그런 토기운을 많이 축적을
So as you meditate, circulating the fire and water energies,
시정장소해지고
you're able to improve your health, you're able to cleanse your mind, attain healing, ultimately attain enlightenment and immortality. Unfortunately, humanity has lost sight of this precious meditation method. So it is important for us to recover it and practice. So for the next few minutes, let us practice meditation together.
예.
Yes. Do you feel relaxed? Now, receiving the light of the universe. Remember, there is a pathway of light. There are two pathways called the upper dungeon, middle dungeon, and the lower dungeon. So the tunnel of light is actually a vertical axis running through the center of your body. It is called the penetrating vessel. There's another important energy pathway called the conception vessel, which runs through the front of your body. Now, regarding the penetrating vessel that runs through the center of your body, it is the channel of receiving the light of the universe, receiving the light of awakening. Nowadays, for most people, their penetrating vessel is clogged. It's filled with toxic energy. So it's impossible to experience spiritual advancement. So one of the important purposes of meditation is to cleanse your penetrating vessel. There's another important energy circuit. The energy pathway that runs through the front of your body is called the conception vessel. And the energy vessel running through your back is called the governing vessel. Together, the conception and governing vessels form a complete energy circuit connecting your perineum to the crown of your head. So when you meditate, the energy in your body circulates from the perineum to the back of your body, the governing vessel, all the way to the top of your head, coming down through the front of your body, the conception vessel. Now, nowadays, we are living with great pollution, many bad habits, lifestyles that destroy our mental and physical health. These things result in clogging our penetrating conception and penetrating vessels. It is very important to cleanse these three major energy vessels. That is the purpose of meditation. Now, when you press a spot in the center of your chest, if you feel pain, it means there is a blockage of energy. So when you do the meditation of cleansing the energy vessels, you will lose this pain, you will feel refreshed. To unclog the energy, stuck energy in your body, you should focus on that part as you do meditation. also, we lead a very sedentary life. We're sitting down all the time. Now, smartphone, our phones are causing great illness. We're always staring at the phone. Our posture is out of harmony. So all these things lead to creating blockages in our energy vessels. I myself, when I did intense meditation, I felt these pathways unblocking. I feel like a very small opening initially, but as I did more and more meditation, I felt that there was a very large tunnel opening through these energy vessels. So in the end, I felt a complete unblocking of the energy vessels. That's what you must experience through meditation. Now, in our daily life, we have blockages not only in the energy vessels, but in our body. In Eastern medicine, they say one major cause of this blockage is what is called phlegm. In Eastern medicine, there's a saying, among 10 illnesses, 9 result from phlegm. So phlegm in the body is related to all kinds of disharmony and illness within our body. So nowadays, different meditation practices don't place a lot of importance in unblocking the penetrating conception and governing vessels, but they must be cleansed. There must be pure and complete energy circulation within the body and cleansing of the phlegm in the body. So people can meditate sitting down, contemplating for 10 hours. But if you're able to unblock the 3 energy vessels in a span of 1 hour, that is much more effective. Now let's go back to the Om Hum meditation. Let us circulate energy, trying to cleanse the 3 energy pathways from your tailbone, raising your energy to the top of your head. As you inhale, as you exhale, lower the energy from the crown of your head down to the perineum between your legs. Let us try this meditation for 1 minute.
Hello, my name's John Marone. I'm a member of the New Jersey Meditation Center. I've been practicing Jeung San Do for for over 5 years now. It's really helped me a lot. I used to suffer from a lot of stress and anxiety, but now I'm feeling much better due to the meditation. I start early morning. I chant a Sichuan Juju and the Telchu mantras. I then activate my lower dungeon to give me strength so I can continue my meditation. I then clear my 3 vessels. About a year ago, I received the radiant flower, which was really amazing. So now every day during my meditation session, I plant the flowers throughout my whole body, inside my body. I see the light coming in. It shines on my bones, my organs, my bloodstream, my brain. You know, there's so much going on in the world today with all the disasters, global warming, and wars that people are looking for an outlet to release their stress and anxiety and to feel normal in a chaotic world. I feel this is the best way from the bottom of my heart to do that. I'd like to thank Jongdosanim, my ancestors, and everyone else that's helped me along the way. Thank you.
Now we just tried the Om Hum breathing meditation. This meditation has an incredible history going back to the ancient times of the archetypal culture. Now, K meditation has a very long history, going back many millennia. 6,000 years ago, Heavenly Emperor Hanung came to the land of Pedar and founded the nation Pedar. And records show that he taught people mantra meditation. It is said a woman from the Bear clan meditated with mantras, wishing to have children. Now, 5,300 years ago, there was the Hongsan culture. An artifact discovered in recent years showed a statue of a man sitting with his mouth, round mouth, indicating that he's chanting something. Now, I mentioned about the sounds Om and Hum. Om is related to the Shichunjuju mantra. The completion of the sound Hum is the Teochu mantra. Let us see a video. The Shichunjuju mantra and the Teochu mantra. The Shichunjuju mantra. Life is granted and nurtured by heaven and earth through the guiding hands of the Father of the universe. He is extolled within the Shichunjuju mantra. In 1860, a man named Cheju, who was praying in search of ways to save the world, one day heard the mysterious voice of God. Receive this mantra, spread my teachings. This mantra was the Shichunjuju mantra. Bestowed directly by the Father of the universe, the mantra sings of the grace of the Father, who will bring forth a harmonious new world. Om is the sea sound of the universe. Hum embodies all the sounds of the universe, Om began in Mago Castle 25,000 years ago. The sound evolved to Hum in the land Hwanguk 10,000 years ago. After many millennia, Hum became complete through the Teochew mantra, which is chanted to transform people into beings of light. The Teochew mantra will enable humanity to enter the world of the cosmic autumn. The Shishinjuju mantra and the Teochew mantra are the two most foremost mantras for receiving the divine light and energy of the universe.
네, 잘
Yes, the Shishinjuju mantra and the Teochew mantra are astounding mantras. They symbolize perfection, the completion of everything. The two mantras are filled with cosmic energy, life. When you chant these mantras, you will receive the light and energy of the universe and lead you to the path of receiving flowers of light from the universe. Now, in the Shichunjuju mantra, Shichunju means serving the Lord of Heaven. Who is the Lord of Heaven? The Lord of Heaven is the original master of the universe. Just as there is a president of a country, there is the God, the ruler of the universe, who presides over the universe, called Sangjenim. In Christianity, they called him God the Father. In other religions, they called him by different names. He was known by different names, but he is the ruler of the universe. He was the object of worship by ancient people as they offered heavenly rituals to him. So let us chant this mantra that extols his name and his blessings to the universe, to humanity.
시천주 조화정 영세 불망만사지 지기금지 원이대가 시천주 조화정 영세 불망만사지 지기금지 원이대가
예. 자, 이 시천주주와 더불어서
Now, the Shichunjuju mantra represents Sangjenim opening the coming time of the cosmic autumn. Another important mantra is the Teochew mantra for receiving the divine light of the universe. There are many words spoken by Sangjenim regarding the Teochew mantra. Sangjenim said the Teochew mantra is the mantra for storing water chi. The Teochew mantra is medicine. When you chant the Teochew mantra faithfully, you can store water chi or essence within your body, within your kidneys. When your body is filled with water energy, you can protect yourself from illness and diseases. That is why the Teochew mantra is medicine. So let us try chanting the Teochew mantra together 3 times.
음치 대천 상원군 음리치야 두레 음리 암리 사파 음치 대천 상원군 음리치야 두레 음리 암리 사파 음치 대천 상원군 음리치야 도레 음리 암리 사파.
자, 그리고 이제 주문을 어떻게 읽느냐?
Now, what is a proper way to chant a mantra? Sangdinim revealed to us that we should empty our mind, sit upright. So your posture is very important. It is important to have the correct mindset, meaning you're free from random thoughts. When you chant a mantra, you must become one with it. When you chant a mantra in this state, you can truly experience the power of the mantra. Now, in terms of mantra chanting, there is what is called still meditation, meaning you sit and do not move your body. You chant your mantras in quiet. The other mantra is movement meditation, where you move your body as you chant a mantra. By dynamically moving your body, you're able to unclog any energy blockways in your body. Now, many meditation disciplines only practice still meditation. But when you are sitting still, you're constantly plagued by random thoughts, and the energy pathways in your body feels always obstructed. So still meditation has its many disadvantages. But when you do movement meditation, you're freer. You're free from random thoughts. You can unclog energy blockages. So it's important to do meditation in combination, still meditation as well as movement meditation. As you chant a mantra, either the Shichunjuju mantra or the Teochew mantra, imagine inserting the mantra energy into your body. When you are focused with mantra chanting, you will lose random thoughts. You will experience the receiving of a very powerful energy from the universe. When you receive this powerful energy, you can unblock any energy obstructions in your body. It's highly effective. Later, the Jongdosanim will speak more about this. He will explain about forming a rod of light. Using this rod of light, you can unclog energy blockages in your three major energy vessels. This is something that you will never hear outside of this place, outside of the Jongdosanim's teachings. So once again, you should practice still meditation as well as movement meditation. There is a yin-yang relationship between these two meditation methods. So I encourage you to practice these two forms of meditation. So let me close with this remark. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and experiencing this meditation.
Yes, please give a round of applause to Dharma teacher Won-Yugun.
Now, these meditation practices are probably unique to the Eastern School of Immortality meditation.
So now, in the coming session, the Jongdosanim will transmit the flower of light, Seoul. I'm sure many of you have been waiting for this moment. So without further ado, let us begin the second part of this event.
The great autumn breathing. Breathing in cosmic light, breathing in flowers of light. Let us begin part 2.
So, with the starting of the second part of this event, we will invite the singer Hanarum. Again, we will listen to her beautiful songs, The Magnolia. And I heard that her changed the lyrics of the song Magnolia to the flower 설려화, the flower of light. Please welcome her with a round of applause.
러비.
네, 소프라노 하나름 씨에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁합니다.
Please give her a warm round of applause.
네, 맞습니다. 목련화를 설령화로 개세해서 불러주셨는데요. 이 노래
So she changed the lyrics of the song Magnolia to the lyrics related to the flower of 설려화.
Thank you. I think it was wonderful to listen to the song with the word 설려화 in it. 설려화 came from the golden age of the culture of light, the culture of flowers of light. The supreme beings at the center of the culture of light is Sangjanim and the Holy Spirit of great emptiness. So let us see a video about this.
The breathing.
Truth, it is knowing myself, knowing the world, knowing the universe. At the moment of birth, we take our first breath. Originally, humanity engaged in 3-in-1 breathing. Breathing involves far more than merely inhaling oxygen. It is due to improper breathing that humans typically live less than 100 years.
The flower of light.
After 6 years of ascetic practices, Siddhartha became Buddha. During his final sermon, he held a single flower in silence. Mahakashyapa smiled, for he was the only disciple who understood the meaning. The Buddha's flower signified ultimate awakening and enlightenment. During the 3,000 years since that event, the pursuit of ultimate enlightenment declined to the mere mindfulness and contemplation. What are we as human beings? Where does our mind come from? Today, neither neuroscience nor spirituality gives us clear answers to these fundamental questions. Since ancient times, great sages of the East and West, through deep meditation, have entered the mysterious realm of the human mind. In the deepest realms of the mind and nature, these sages discovered a world filled with light. Delving further, they realized that the true appearance of both humans and the universe is a single flower, a radiant flower of white light. The Golden Age culture of light. In the archetypal Golden Age, the flower of light culture blossomed during the time of goddesses. Through pure awakening, people saw the true form of the universe, the eternal flower of cosmic light. It was an era of seeing this flower and becoming one with it, but people lost sight of this flower culture of ageless longevity, lost sight of how to live for 500 to 1,000 years. They began to live with darkness inside themselves. Astonishingly, the original flower of light culture endures in Korean culture. Historical remains linked to the 3 goddesses of the flower culture era are found in Korea. Mago altar, Nogo altar, and Mago fortress are the examples of historical remains linked to grandmother Mago. What also became lost over time was the word Mangyang. This word signifies the spirit who dwells in the realm of cosmic light. Ancient Koreans have called this being a boundless divinity, the Mangyang. Though the spirit appears as one, it is in fact 3, and thus they are also called Samshin Mangyang. From their realm of light came time and space, eventually culminating in the arrival of human beings. In what era are we living? Over 160 years ago, the Great Opening was first declared in Korea of the East. The Great Opening is the great transition of cosmic seasons. Since that time, the 15 million followers of Eastern learning and only true Eastern learning have proclaimed the news of the Great Opening and have chanted the divine sounds of the Shichonjuju mantra. The message of the 15 million and their meditation practices became complete through the Jeung San Do of today. Jeung San Do's key teaching is the cosmic year of 129,600 years, consisting of the cosmic spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We live in the age of transition from the cosmic summer to the cosmic autumn. The transition from the era of division, conflict to the era of unification, harmony.
가을의 숨, autumn breathing.
Climate change, war, environmental disasters, pandemics, and other catastrophes are inflicting massive destruction and suffering. But the greatest catastrophe is yet to come, the catastrophic disease that will devastate the world. Autumn is the time of returning to one's roots. When autumn arrives, tree sap returns to the roots, maturing the tree's fruit. Likewise, humanity must return to the original culture, the culture of light, to become what we were once, beings of light. Through meditation, we can return to the realm of light, to breathe in light and flowers of light, to break the yoke of illness and death. In the Mangyang's realm of light, you can become one with the universe and breathe deeply. Then you will witness a miraculous sight, divine cosmic energy transforming into countless flowers of light and rushing into your body. This is true breathing, which allows you to inhale air, light, and flowers of light. This is the 3-in-1 breathing that was practiced during the archetypal Golden Age. Since ancient times, offering rituals to heaven were conducted to worship the Father of the universe. Christians call him God the Father. Buddhists call him Maitreya Buddha, the father of all Buddhas who reside in Tushita heaven. Confucianists and Taoists called him Sangjenim, God the ruler of the universe. The Korean people called him Samshin Sangjenim. During offering rituals to heaven, people practiced true breathing to inhale light and flowers of light. They became Lang, people filled with flowers of light. Later, they were called by other names, Samlang, Arirang, or Hwarang. After continuing for millennia, the festivals of light tradition faded away. Angyongjeon, the Jongdosanim of Jeung San Do, rediscovered this tradition after 50 years of searching the globe for records and remains, and now he presents his discovery, the archetypal culture of light, to the world. That is the aim of the 2023 Korean Wave Festival of Spirituality, the Flower of Light. The Flower of Light Festival, or the Seoul Festival, is the first step of a paradigm shift. The festival is a key to opening a new age, a new civilization for all of humanity. In the universe, in your true self, lies a flower of immortality. It is the Samshin Mangyang's flower of light. It is time for you to discover it.
네, 박수 부탁합니다. 네, 깊어질 대로 깊어진 이 우주의 가을인데요. 내 안에 빛을.
So we are now living in the transition time between the cosmic summer and cosmic autumn. As we watch the video, so let us summarize the contents of the video that we watched.
Let me introduce our two speakers who will introduce the Jongdosanim. The first is Professor Nam Chang-hee, who is a former advisor of the National Security Council of the Blue House. Presently, he's the professor of political science and diplomacy at Inha University.
현대 우리 학문 체계가 우리가 직면하고 있는 문명의
that the current academic discipline cannot provide answers to some of our fundamental problems. I am one of such professors with that view. I feel that we are fortunate to be at this event to learn about the culture of light. Now, I want to say that Hallyu, which is receiving global attention, is something of a mystery. People don't understand the root of Hallyu. I believe our keynote speaker, Chairman Ang Kyung-jeon of the Sangsen Cultural Research Institute, provides answers about the root of Hallyu, Korean wave. His last public lecture in June has drawn 6 million views. I want to mention something about the main gate of the famous palace in Seoul. The name of the gate is Ganghwamun, which means the gate of becoming people of light. The great king Sejong named the gate. Now, historians and scholars did not truly understand King Sejong's message to his people and to the Korean descendants. Great King Sejong spoke about the archetypal culture. Today in Jeung San Do, we speak about 개벽, 율려, and other very important concepts. But these are all related to what King Sejong said in his ancient days. I believe by learning today's meditation teachings, you will understand what King Sejong meant to articulate in his announcement about 훈민정음 philosophy. I want to mention that big data and AI are with us. The academic community is in a shockwave. Academics feel that the meaning of conveying knowledge through education is losing ground. Academics speak about integration, interdisciplinary learning. But all these things, at the heart of all of this is spirituality. The renowned Yuval Harari mentioned this as he spoke about Homo Deus. However, neither he nor any academics speak about how to move humanity to the direction of spirituality. I want to say that receiving cosmic light is a way of recovering our innate spirituality. Now, you have learned a little bit about meditation introduced by our Dharma meditation teacher earlier today. I hope you'll take his message with you and practice some of the meditation that he introduced today. So I want to welcome you once again. I'm very happy for this event.
Thank you, Professor Nam Chang-hee. Next, we will have another speaker, Ms. Choi Min-jung, the Director of Chess Arts Center and Vice President of the Korea Youth Hostel Association. Please give her a round of applause. Nice to meet you all. So we are waiting for the speech of the Jongdosanim. So I will take my speech in a very short time. So I feel so honored to stand before you today at this event. So I majored in fine art, and I lived in New York, the US, and worked as an art history professor for a long time. But ironically, I didn't know much about the true history of my own country, Korea. So a number of countries in the world, they proclaim long histories, such as 5,000 or 3,000 year-long history. But I didn't know much about the ancient history of my country. So astonishingly, even before the Buddhism was first introduced in Korea, a few thousand years ago, Korean ancestors held a ritual to Heavenly Father, God of the universe. So this tradition of offering rituals to heaven is still remained. So we can see the Chamsongdan altar, the shrine altar for offering the rituals to heaven atop the mountain Manisan and the Gangwado Island in Korea. So I strongly suggest that you have to learn about this hidden true history of Korea. And I believe Hwandanggogi is the only book that reveals true archetypal culture of Korea and humanity. And as you all know, the Jongdosanim of Jeung San Do, he's the only one who earnestly strives to reveal this hidden ancient history of Korea and the archetypal culture of humanity. He annotated and translated the book Hwandanggogi. So I hope you please give yourself a chance to watch the Hwandanggogi book concert through STB Sangseng television broadcasting. So 2 years ago, I began the meditation of a flower of light meditation. So I have suffered from many chronic illnesses because of aging, but through practicing the meditation of flower of light, I healed my body. And over the past year, I also healed many minor illnesses. Thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to receive the Seollyohwa, flower of cosmic light. The Jongdosanim will transmit this flower to us today. Please rise to welcome him. Let us welcome him with a big applause. The transmitter of the Seollyohwa, it is time to receive the Seollyohwa, the flower of cosmic light. Let us now spread the culture of the Seollyohwa to the world.
So the Jongdosanim, through his entire life, has walked a journey of rediscovering this culture of light. And he annotated, translated the book Hwandanggogi. So he's trying to lead all of humanity to the culture of light.
Thank you for receiving him warmly. It is now time to learn his meditation teachings. Please turn off your mobile phones.
So, as I told you several times, so it's important for you to empty your minds and set your mind right. And I'm sure you will experience the miraculous power of the spiritual flower of light, Seollyohwa. Please give him a big round of applause once again.
반갑습니다.
Nice to meet you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Today is a special day, a historical day. For all Koreans, today will be the day of embarking on a journey of rediscovering our hidden history. And for sisters and brothers around the world, today will be the beginning of a long journey of refining their true nature.
10월 개천절 행사로 기획이
So I originally planned this event as a Gaecheon festival.
예로부터 상달이라고 그랬어요. 잘
So
아시죠?
October in the lunar calendar
위상자 다룰
has been considered
최상이 달
the month of festivities in Korea. So the October in the lunar calendar in Korea was dubbed as the month of the supreme importance. 상달. 상 means supreme or the most important.
또 권력의 경계에서 무엇을 이뤘다 할지라도 노년의 경계에
So
들어가면은
all of us are humans
허무하구나.
and we cannot escape
뒤에 뭐가 있는
from the shackles of time.
우리나라 불교계 아주 대학자이신 한 교수님이 김성철 교수님
So one of the renowned professors in South Korea,
아주
Kim Nam-sung,
그분 왜 돌아가시나
passed away yesterday, and I was really shocked to hear this news.
아직도 그 충격이 안 가셨어요? 서울 올라오면서 조금 전
I knew him as a man of great stamina, great strength. So I was really shocked to hear the news of his death.
10월은 우리가 개천절이다 해서
October in the lunar calendar,
개천절 하면은 세 가지 뜻이 있는데 첫째는 건국절이다.
as I
왕조 시대에
remarked,
나라를
is the month of festivities.
제왕님하고
So in ancient times in East Asia, emperors and kings of ancient states, they held grand festival to hold the offering rituals to heaven and to express their gratitude to their ancestors. In their West, in October in the lunar calendar, they celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday.
의례가 뭐냐? 이 대우주의 존재
In East Asia, they also celebrated
갖고
October.
깊은 뜻을 각성하는 날이에요.
So I would say the Gaecheonjeol is the day for all of us to realize the importance, the true meaning of our existence, and to take a first step to discovering our true nature and to offer the ritual to heaven.
이것을 기념하는 제천단이 있습니다.
So many festivities and the remains and records about the festivities in Asia and around the world have been remained in many places around the world. So now you are seeing the pictures of the heavenly altars that were excavated around the world. The ziggurats in the Middle East, and Wongudan in Seoul, constructed by the Emperor Gojong of the Joseon dynasty in 20th century. So through offering these rituals to heaven, the ancient people and the world, they celebrated becoming one with the universe, becoming one with the ruler of the universe.
좀 빠르게 정리를 해버리고 오늘 아주 진짜 멋진 체험을 다 함께하는 이 우주의 존재 궁극에 들어가면
So I will wrap up my message in a short period of time, and then we will have enough time to practice meditation, the meditation of flower of light.
서두에서
So the theme of today's speech is,
생존입니다.
I would like to say, survival.
도통입니다.
And then the second theme of today's speech is enlightenment or awakening.
지금 천하에 가을 개벽이 몰려오고 있기 때문에 우리들의
So we have to know
영원한
that now we are living in the transition time between the cosmic summer and the cosmic autumn. The autumn gebek is approaching. We must know the truth of the autumn gebek approaching us. So there exists the principle of change in the universe. All existence follow this principle of change. The universe evolves itself. The universe evolves according to this principle of change. And human civilization evolved according to this principle of change. We must be aware of this principle of change of the cosmic year to prepare ourselves for the coming world of the cosmic autumn and to transform ourselves into beings of light. So today we will have some time for practicing the meditation of flower of light. This flower of light is a spiritual flower. It's magnificently beautiful. You'll be able to see this flower with your spiritual eye in deep meditation. So I hope you, all of you, the viewers of the STB television broadcasting and the guests present here today, will have a chance to experience and learn this meditation of flower of light.
제가 이제 고민을 많이 해봤어요. 가급적이면 체험으로 직접 들어가야 되는데 경험적으로 보니까 너무 꽃을 빨리 내려줘도 좀 문제가 있더라. 또 그런 지적이 있어요. 그래서
So some of the practitioners of Jeung San Do, they told me this morning that they wanted to listen to some testimonials of meditation experiences of the people around the globe who have experienced the miracles of meditation of the flower of light. So this meditation of flower of light is the pinnacle of the meditation culture of humanity. The essence of the meditation is true breathing. Breathing is not a mere act of inhaling oxygen. If you practice true breathing, you can inhale the divine energy of the universe, the light of the universe. So inside of you, inside the deep existence of yourself, there is a spirit, a soul, divinity that connects yourself to the universe, to all existence in the universe. So when you are awakened through meditation and self-cultivation, you can have a conversation with all existence on earth. Astonishingly, I have realized all existence in the universe is light. All existence in the universe consists of light. So the emperors and kings of ancient Korean states, they practiced this true breathing and the meditation of flower of light. So now I'm speaking to you the stories of the golden age in ancient times on earth. So the meditation that we are going to practice today is deeply connected to the culture of light that existed 25,000 years ago in the Magol Castle in what is now in Siberia.
그 이전에 동방의 밝은 땅, 이 배달나라. 우리 어릴 때
So Hanguk was the first nation of all humanity. Hwanguk was the root nation of all humanity. Succeeding Hwanguk Baedal was established in Korea. The Baedal state was the first nation of Korean people, and there were 17 Hwanung emperors who ruled this Baedal state. So at age 12, I discovered Kobaran Hwanung, the first Hwanung emperor of the 17 emperors of the Baedal state.
초등학교 후반에 그걸 이해를 할 수가 있냐면 커바란이 뭐냐? 야, 정말로 희한한 언어가 다 있다.
So in my youth, at my home, there were many books and writings revealing the hidden ancient history of the Korean people. So one of the writings was the magazine called Kabal Hwan. And Kabal Hwan is the name of the first Emperor Hwanung who ruled the Baedal state. So you might know the slogan of the Korean national football team's supporters, Red Devils, and the Red Devils, they shout, supporting for the team, 대한민국. So what is the true meaning of the term 대한민국? 대한 signifies great radiance, great brightness. Unfortunately, Korean people suffered the 35 years of colonization by the Imperial Japan. More worse was that the Imperial Japan confiscated and burned over 200,000 volumes of history books of Korea, especially the history books regarding the ancient history of Korea. And in Imperial Japan, they organized a committee called Joseon History Publication Committee, and they intentionally and systemically distorted the ancient history of Korea to ease their colonial rule in Korea. So now, unfortunately and sadly, most Korean people and most of the world's people, they know the beginning of Korean culture was not more than a shamanistic belief. And modern day Korea has become kind of country of 100,000 of Christian churches. There are so many Christian churches nationwide, and most of Korean people, they lost the legacy of their long history. So I spent more than 30 years in searching for remains and records around the globe. The remains and records that will reveal the true archetypal culture of humanity. So what is the root of the human culture? What was like the archetypal culture of the golden age of humanity? I had these profound questions. So I spent more than 30 years to annotating and translating the history book 환단고기. So in my young age, I kneeled myself and dedicated myself to reading this text for overnight. It was a marvelous experience. So I had to witness all remains and all historical sites with my eyes to make sure the authenticity of this book, 환단고기. So I proved the authenticity of the book 환단고기 and its records through searching and through field research over 30 years. So as Korean people, we must dedicate ourselves more to discovering the true history and true cultural spirit of Korea, our own country. Korean people, most of the Korean young people, they are now obsessed with the materialistic view of the world. So we are passing November. November is equivalent to October in the lunar calendar in Korea. So surprisingly, in the golden age of humanity, ancient people lived more than a few hundred years. They lived 500 years, 600 years. And they realized the true appearance of human beings and of the universe was light. All existence, all beings, even a tiny dust of earth, and all human beings are light in their profound existence. So about 20,000 years ago, all civilizations in the world were culture of goddesses. They honored the culture of goddesses. They held the rituals for goddesses. But around 10,000 years ago, the matriarchal culture was changed to patriarchal culture. And at the same time, the humanity lost of the sight of the culture of light, the culture of goddesses. In the profound realm of the universe, there exists Mangyang, the divine being of light. The term Mangyang signifies a being of light, a being filled with light, eternal light. So Mangyang was one of the terms that stand for God of the universe. Mangyang, the divine, the being of light. So many sages and saints and seekers of Dao, they dedicated themselves in meditation and found in the deepest realm of the universe and light existed Mangyang. Then, what is the definition of meditation? What is the true purpose of meditation? Look at us, all humans. We cannot defeat the time. Time doesn't wait for no one. Due to aging, we begin to be inflicted by all illnesses and weakness. And the essence, the life force in our body start to be consumed, start to decline and degenerated. Meditation is a matter of experience. You have to feel, you have to experience yourself the power of meditation. So the meditation, I will say, is a realm of experience. So through meditation, you can enter the deep realm of light of the universe, especially through the meditation of light, of flower of light. So today is a special day, as I said. We will have time for practicing meditation and receiving the flower of light, 설려화. So I spoke to you about the words, the archetypal cultural words, 망냥.
이 망냥 세계로 들어간 이제 다시 우주의 빛의 문화가 열리는 진정한 이 시대 우리가 인류가 안고 있는 뭐 기후 변화 또는 뭐 이런 환경 재난이라든지 얼마나
These days,
대지진 화산 폭발
the world
쓰나미가 지금 끊어지지
is seeing
이 모든 지구
numerous disasters and wars and life or death issues, climate change, natural disasters such as earthquake and floods. So the survival is one of the themes of our time.
이것을 선언한 것이 바로 근대 문명사의 진정한 첫 출발점
And we must know that
남단에서 벌어진 바로 이 동학의
the message about Donghak, the message of Donghak. Donghak is true Eastern learning that was first introduced in Korea over 160 years ago by a Dao seeker named Choi Soo-un. Reverend Choi Soo-un, he prayed to God of the universe and he received enlightenment. He was granted ultimate enlightenment from him, from God the Father, directly. And God said, receive this mantra. And that mantra was the Shichonjuju mantra. And this mantra is well recorded in the scripture of Eastern learning, 동경대전. In the first page of the scripture, 동경대전, they spoke of the existence of God, the ruler of the universe. And the founder of Eastern learning, he heard a voice declaring the era of catastrophic disease will be coming. God of the universe, the ruler of the universe, he proclaimed himself to the founder of Eastern learning that humanity will face catastrophic disease in the future. There are so many theses and writings regarding the messages and teachings of Eastern learning. Hongbom Lee is one of them. He authored a book titled Asian Millennialism.
이 양반이 30년을 헤매다가 60이 넘어가지고서 아시아 이상 책을 썼어요.
Asian millennialism has been used as a textbook in prestigious colleges in the United States. So, the essential contents within this book, Asian Millennialism, authored by Hongbom Lee, is that the Korean people own the Korean civilization, their own unique civilization that is profoundly distinct from the ones of Japan and China. And in the book, he said Korea has never been subject to China or Japan. And Korean people is not one of the tribes who belong to Chinese people. So Korean people established their own culture that is distinctively different from the Chinese one. So as we all know, one of the four cradles of human civilization is Yellow River civilization in China. But distinct from this Chinese culture, Yellow River civilization, is Hongshan culture. Hongshan culture was excavated in Inner Mongolia in China, and this Hongshan culture has been proved to be remains of the Korean people, ancestors of Korean people. Donghak practitioners, the practitioners of Eastern learning, practiced meditation while chanting mantras. The practitioners of Eastern learning meditated in an aim for achieving ageless longevity. In Seoul, the capital of Korea, there is a traditional gate, olden gate called Gwanghwamun. Gwang signifies radiance, light. Hwa means creation, transformation of the universe. So the name of the gate, Gwanghwamun, symbolizes the being of light, who attained the truth about the universe. The one who succeeded Eastern learning Donghak was Po Cheon-gyo. Po Cheon-gyo was a spiritual movement that was established in early 19th century in Korea. Some historians in Korea, they claim that Po Cheon-gyo is a type of religion, but that's not true. Originally in the East, there was not such a term as religion. In the East, there only existed Dao, the way. Let us think about now the true purpose of our lives. We have to realize what is happening now in the world, in our world, the terrorism, disasters, wars. To survive from these disasters and to overcome the autumn gyebyok, the great transition from the cosmic summer to the cosmic autumn, we have to be prepared. So the practitioners of Eastern learning, they meditated, and these practices of meditation and the teachings of Eastern learning were transmitted to Po Cheon-gyo. Po Cheon-gyo had 7 million followers in South Korea. There is a saying, one movement of yin and one movement of yang is Dao. So one movement of yin and one movement of yang is Dao. This is the definition of the principle of change of the universe. Yin and yang, these are two dynamics, profound dynamics that propelled everything, all existence in the universe.
서양에는 창조란 말이 있어요. create. 이것은 어떤 뭐 조물주가 초월적인 신이 이 우주를 열었다는 거야. 우리는 그렇게 안 보는 거야. 이 한자 농경문화권에서 그것은 우주의 기법에 의해 어떤
In the East, there's a philosophy of creation.
시간 공간이 열렸다.
However, in the philosophy of Eastern land, we say that the universe circulates.
세계에 우주의 왕초가 있다. 우주의 통치자가 있다.
We say that there is a ruler of the universe
이분은 인격신이야.
who rules and governs
무형의 빛이 조물주야.
the universe and the world
이온 우주의 시간 공간이
and rules the time and space.
우주의 제일 지존자를 보통 우리가 아주 파더라고 하는데
We usually call the supreme ruler God. But in Eastern philosophy, we say 삼신망량. Sam means three, triune spirit. And there is a true God. And there is a true God who becomes one with this 삼신망량. They unite and work together. According to the book 환단고기, you can find these teachings. And we also have this culture of 도깨비, this 망냥 spirits, the spirits of creation transformation. And you can also see these 망냥 spirits all over the world. For example, in Rome, in the museum in Rome, you can see this 도깨비, the 망냥 spirit. But they do not know the real meaning or the origin of this. In the morning, I always pray, look in the eastern sky, and pray to God. And when I look to the western part, I pray to Baekho. And when I look to the northern part, southern part, I pray to the firebird. And in the center, 망냥 spirit resides there. When you meditate, your water energy ascends and fire energy descends. This is called water energy ascending and fire energy descending phenomenon. So when you meditate, you can circulate your energy within your body so that you can become one with the universe. And you receive this sacred energy and harmony of the universe and makes your body circulates. If you meditate for about 30 minutes or to 1 hour, as long as you do the meditation, you can feel yourself that you are lost in somewhere in the universe and you become one with the universe. Now we're living at the cosmic summer era, and we're living at the transition era. So as we have 4 seasons in 1 year, we have 4 seasons in cosmic year. So in cosmic year, there's 129,600 years, and you divide it into half. There's cosmic summer and cosmic autumn for 50,000 years, which is called the early heaven. And for later heaven, there's another 50,000 years. So there are 4 seasons in the cosmic year as well, which the world people are not aware of this. Which era do we live? And all the humanity, where are we now? Now we're living at the transitional period at the end of the cosmic autumn, cosmic summer, and we're now about to enter to the era of cosmic autumn. And this is called the later heaven in Kaebyeok. Now we're passing fall in this year. So what is the autumn represents? In the fall, autumn, everything ripens and fruits. We must become fruits of humanity, especially at this time at the end of cosmic summer, we're about to greet the world of cosmic autumn. So all the sages and saints in East and West were claiming about this, that the autumn Kaebyeok is coming. It is coming soon. So now we're living at the end of cosmic summer. So all of our civilizations and everything, especially our cultures, are developing rapidly. And we're about to face three kinds of Kaebyeok. The Kaebyeok of nature, and the Kaebyeok of civilization, and the Kaebyeok of humans. So these three Kaebyeoks are about to occur. And when we greet cosmic autumn era, the energy is going to be equal, in balance. Balance in yin energy and yang energy will be in balance in the cosmic autumn era. In this world that we're living in the end of cosmic summer, when all the education, all the fields of humanity and civilization are highly developed. However, everything will be changed when we ultimately move on to the cosmic autumn era. And this Kaebyeok is going to be done by us, the humans. So in Korean term, we say, let's go together. In Korean letter, it's 랑, with you, with me. Let's come with me. Let's go with me. Let's go together. This term in Korean is 랑. So before we receive the 설려와, the flower of light, you must know a few things. We must know about the fundamentals and the archetypal cultures, such as how was the humans born at the very beginning of the universe. And you must know that in which era we're living in. As I told you earlier, we're now living at the end of cosmic summer. We're about to greet the cosmic autumn era. So the cosmic autumn is coming. So this autumn Kaebyeok is coming. So when we move on to the cosmic autumn world, many things we will greet many changes. So before that, you must question yourself, what is the purpose of our life? What is the purpose? Why are we born in this world? Where are we heading to? We must search for the truth, for the true teachings. So that's why we were born as a seeker. We must seek for the Tao, for our true self. We must find our true hidden spirituality. That must be done first. Whatever you do for your job, you must find that first. Today, it's a very historical day. It's a very event, and I thought about many things before I come here, that I had to tell you numerous things, various things, so that you can get some ideas. So let me go back and tell you that all of our humanity have lost our archetypal culture. We have lost our true culture, originality. And you must know about this Mangyang spirits and all the other spirits that we have forgotten. This Mangyang spirit, the spirit of creation transformation, you can find that everything is divided into three. When I went to Europe, I went to the island where Pythagoras was born. And I met the native people there. And they said, you were the first Asian who came here. And you can find in there, I found that everything is based on three. And we know that Pythagoras, we have been influenced by this person. So why everything is originated by the number three? Everything you can explain by three. If Pythagoras knew this knowledge of number three, but if you take a look at yourself, you know that everything is formed, your mind, we are formed with yin and yang, with consciousness and subconsciousness. If you take a look at human's body, you can know that everything is in balanced, everything is in divided, and everything can be described in number three. All of our body system can be explained in number three. If you take a look at the scripture, Cheonbukyeong, the scripture of heavenly code, it's divided into three parts. So in our body is formed in three parts: upper dungeon, middle dungeon, and lower dungeon. In lower dungeon, when you do the meditation, when you breathe in and breathe out, you can feel that your stomach will be swollen up. So as you meditate, you can feel that the energy accumulates in your lower dungeon. And when the energy accumulates there, the door opens in your lower dungeon and deep inside, 5 centimeters below your belly button. And in the upper dungeon, there's a portal, there's a gate called pineal gland that is the gate to the spiritual realm. So when you meditate, this pineal gland activates and opens, and you can enter to the realm of the universe. You can even see this visually when you sit quietly and maintain on your meditation. We are not mere small beings. We're bigger than the universe. We're the universe itself. So humans are not mere things. So we are a part of the universe, and we must become one with the universe. And through the meditation, this infinite and we must unite with this infinite realm and limited realm. These two parts have to be combined. Our body is limited. We can't live more than 100 years.
깨지는데 연장은 할 뿐이고 자 이것을 젊음으로
But through the meditation, you can reverse your energy
1만 년 전에 그 여신 문화 시대
and you can remain your health.
고구려 때그 뛰어난 어머니
In Goguryeo dynasty,
연애를 멋지게 스캔들 해가지고 아들 하나 낳아서 아들 중국 유학을 시켜가지고 와서 아들을 지금 신라 왕국에다 한반도 남쪽 아니죠 부산 경주 뭐 저기 보내는데
there was one woman living and she had a son and she let her son meditate.
서울 경주에 가보면은 옛날 전국 시대 일곱 부처님을
And she said that when you go to Seoul, there's this, you can go to visit a part where there is 7 Buddhists. And they were originated from our Korean history, transcending back to Hanguk Pedal and Joseon dynasty, and all the way to Hanguk dynasty. The rooted was there. So there were 7 Hwanins in the Hanguk era. No one can deny that. The 7 Buddhas of the pre-Buddhist era, the leaders were called Hwanin in the land of Hanguk, which was the first golden age. But unfortunately, in the field of history in Korea these days, they are denying this. According to the colonialism, the colonial legacy of Japan and China, all our this history has been distorted and lost. However, we must know that our Korean history is deeply rooted and started from the land of Hanguk with this 7 leaders Hwanin. And we must find the flower of creation transformation of the universe. So what is the meaning of receiving the flower of light? Let's go back to number 3. 3 is the number of the creation transformation, the number of harmony, number of uniting. And we have 7 more eyes in our physical body. It's called the eye. It's eye of the great emptiness and the eye of Taeguk and the eye of time. So we have these 3 invisible eyes residing on our forehead. Taeho means the great emptiness. So when you empty yourself greatly, this eye of the great emptiness opens. And in the middle, it's called the eye of Taeguk. And it resembles the Taeguk. And in the lower part, it's called the eye of time. When you look at the pupil of these 3 eyes, the eye of the great emptiness, the color of the pupil is pure white. And in the middle, the eye of Taeguk is literally the Taeguk symbol. And the eye of time, it stands up vertically, resembles the earth, which is quite amazing. We now, many people who are in the meditation of fields of meditation, they talk about this third eye. So what is this third eye? So when we go back to the eye of time, this eye is in a vertical shape. The reason is that it resembles of earth, because the earth is in the middle of the axis of the earth, which is quite important. You must realize about this. when you do the meditation, that you must know that we have these three eyes in our forehead.
한순간에 이것을 이제 본래 큰 눈을 만드는 거야. 그러니까 이마에
And after you receive these three eyes, when you do another level of meditation, you can unite these three eyes into one big eye, which is called the eye of Muguk. However, nobody knows about this. And Sangjenim, the Supreme God, the ruler of the universe, made a definition for us. So you can say this eye of Muguk is the third eye.
자, 오늘 우리가 이제 그 꽃을 받는데 지금부터
You're going to receive the flower of light of the universe today. So you must know about these eyes.
사람들에게는 이 눈이 없어요.
Because the people living in this modern society, the normal people doesn't know about this. They don't even know that the three eyes are existing in humans' body. So think about that.
자, 우리가 안다는 거,
Knowing,
우리가 안다는 것은
realizing
본래 이 빛이
is very important, and it has to be based in order for you to attain and find your true self and get an enlightenment in Tao through meditation.
지각이단 말이야. 이게 알고
You must realize and awaken.
그런 세계가
And then, when you move on to that level, you can become one with that level, and you can receive that energy of that realm of the universe. So let's sum up. There is three eyes in your forehead, and when you unite them and to make it into one big eye, the eye of Muguk, and in the center of the eye of Muguk, deep inside of that, you can see the flower of creation transformation. And through the meditation, when you receive the flower, you're going to receive the flower in the middle of the eye of Muguk. So this flower is called 설려화 and 선정화. And when you held the ritual, you can see this flower is coming to you. And this could be the very first step for your meditation. So starting now, we're going to breathe 3 times, which you will receive these 3 eyes.
지금은 없어. 자, 숨을 한번 쉬어봐요.
Now, inhale.
자, 제 이마에는 지금 사라진
In my forehead,
세 개의 영안이
there are 3 eyes.
알고 깨달은 바가
Whether I know, whether I realize or not, I have 3 eyes in my forehead. The eye of the great emptiness, the eye of Taeguk, the eye of time. Breathe in deeply and breathe out 3 times. Let's breathe in and breathe out 3 times, feeling that these 3 eyes are coming and residing on your forehead.
자, 그리고 다시 한 번 더.
One more time.
그리고 이 세 개의 눈동자 중심을
Imagine that these 3 eyes are locating on your forehead and fills your forehead. And this eye of Muguk is filling your head.
이제 인식이 된 거야.
Now you have received 3 eyes.
지금부터 이제 수행할 만해요, 같이.
Now we will begin the meditation.
그러면은 지금부터 이 꽃문화가 얼마나 값어치
So starting from now,
우리가 중동 문화로 한번 가가지고
let's go to the world of the Middle East
있는 게 전 지구에 다 있구나. 잠깐 보실까요?
and feel and see the culture.
깊이 숨어 있는 비밀을 알기 원하는
Humanity, do you want to know a deeply hidden secret? Look inside your heart, which is trapped by knowledge. There are flowers deep in the heart of the earth, the flower of life. It flows into the earth and flows into your form to give life to the earth and its children and renew all forms of soul. The true nature of human beings and the universe's existence and the lineage of the culture of Seoul, which continues since the beginnings of the Hwanguk dynasty 10,000 years ago, the flower of light is still reflected in the culture of everyday life, including as humanity, spirituality, medicine, art, and religion. The beautiful and noble traces of flower culture, which became the source of limitless inspiration and symbol, which still shines in numerous artifacts, relics, and literature. Now let's move on to the world of the light.
빛꽃 문화는 약 1만 년 전 광명의 나라 한국으로부터 수메르를 거쳐
The light flower culture came from Hanguk, the nation of light, from 10,000 years ago. Then it was passed on to Sumer and on to Egypt and Mesopotamia. The Egyptian culture was created along the Nile River. The ancient Egyptians said that the lily blossoms when the morning sun rose, so this lotus flower was believed to be reincarnation of the sun god. In Egyptian mythology, the sun god symbolizes regeneration and immortality, creation, and fertility. In Egyptian mythology, the sun god is called Ra or Re, but the protagonist of the Egyptian culture of light was the son of the sun named Horus, the son of Osiris and Isis.
오시리스 축제, 대관식 등을 주관한다. 호루스는 지평선에서
Horus presided over the festival of Osiris and other significant events for the Egyptian royal family. Horus symbolizes the sun rising from the horizon and is also called Ra Horakiti.
메소포타미아 문명권에 속하는 페르시아에도 꽃 문화가 발달했다. 페르시아 제국을 창건한
In Mesopotamia civilization, also the flower culture has been developed.
다른 한손에는
When you take a look at in Persian dynasty, you can see the people holding a lotus flower.
왕후의 장신구와 페르시아
And Horus symbolizes the sun rising from the horizon and is also called
장식에서도 나타난다.
this one.
이 모습은
Egypt's priests and pharaohs trained to receive immortal life from the god.
페르시아에서 일어난 조로아스터교에서도 광명
In Zoroastrianism, which took place in Persia, the ideology of radiant light and light flower culture can be found. It means light and glow, and Aster, which also means flower in English, originally comes from the Latin word aster, which means star. Zoroastrianism used fire in the ritual of sacred fire and using the altar of fire.
최고신 아우라 마즈다가 불새를 타고 있는데 불은 곧 광명을 상징한다. 또한
So the god of Zoroastrianism rides a firebird which symbolizes light. In addition, flowers were carved together to offer an aura Mazda around the 6th century BC, which can be seen as a light flower culture that appears the same in the Eastern culture of immortality.
이슬람과 기독교에도 영향을 주었습니다.
Egypt's worship of the sun god, light flower culture, and light flower influenced Islam and Christianity. In Christianity, it is said in the beginning of the universe there was light from people along with the words of God. In the secret book, Nag Hammadi Library, which is considered closest to Jesus' direct words, John said of his Father's existence, they gave him a gospel of revelation. He is the one who puts his own will in the water of light that surrounds him. This breath of light was testified not only by the Father but also his Son, Jesus. In the Aquarian Gospel, known as Akasha Record, the pure consciousness of the deep light in the universe, Jesus said, everyone can vibrate the energy of fire that exists inside them and make it into light. It is one's own desire that hinders it, and it is the breath of the Holy Spirit that makes it happen. This teaching of Jesus conveys that just as Father, who is the light itself, mankind must also be light beings to rest forever. So when you take a look at the culture of the Middle East, it's the culture of the flower, firebird, which is quite interesting. We're lacking time today. So when you take a look at the culture of the firebird, we have to go back to 10,000 years, and it is the foundation of the Mago civilization, which is called the Yulya, the energy, the pure energy of Yin and Yang.
Enlightenment is receiving Yulya. When you are diligent with meditation, you can attain youth. You can go back in time and restore your vitality. So you must understand Yulya in order to achieve these things. Let us see another video to see the fundamentals of Buddhist enlightenment.
In
Buddhism, lotus flowers are the source of all beings. It is a flower of light that symbolizes resurrection, regeneration, and immortality. The Bodhisattva Samkhya Sutra, one of the three major scriptures of Mahayana Buddhism, said that the whole universe is a world, a field of lotus, where lotus flowers are born and illuminated in all four directions. The Lotus Sutra read that the universe is just one single flower. The flower sermon is well known for its folktale symbolizing the Zen tradition of practicing with the Zen question. However, the truth is that Shakyamuni Buddha, who was a bodhisattva of the Tushita heaven, or the Dharma of the Lord Maitreya Buddha guarded, entered the womb of the universe in the center of the world of light. After 6 years of cultivation in the snowy mountains, in that deep, deep source of the universe, he found that there is a holy flower filled with infinite light. It is the true meaning of the flower sermon of Shakyamuni Buddha. He taught his disciples to experience firsthand by holding up a flower symbolizing the world of light, the source of the universe. Hinduism, which represents Indian spirituality, also has a culture of light and flowers. Every fall, the Diwali festival, known as the Festival of Lights, is held in a grand manner. Each house lights up numerous small lanterns and greets gods. And this festival symbolizes the eternal victory of light over darkness and the complete victory of wisdom over ignorance. In other words, it is a festival that blooms the light of divine wisdom that is asleep inside humans. Hinduism, every day in their daily practice, they praise the incarnations of Vishnu and Shiva, and their spouses. In Hindu temples, puja ceremonies are held every morning and evening, singing mantras that worship God. This flower culture is also evident in Hindu mythology. In the space of space, a golden lotus flower blooms from Vishnu's navel, lying on a giant dragon. And Brahma, the creator of the universe, is born from this life flower.
산동성과 요동에서 도교의 신선 문화가 크게 성행했다.
Even the three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva,
여동인 선사는 지상에 내려와 인연 있는 사람들을
express the goblin Mangyang culture, which means the face of glory.
장생주를 전해주려 했다.
Since ancient times, Taoism culture of Taoism has flourished greatly in Shandong and Liandong, where Dongi people were active. Zen master Lu Dongbin, known as one of the eight immortals, eagerly wished to become a true leader who lived as a god on earth.
조선시대 과거 급제자들은 임금님이 하사한 곳 어사화를 꽂은 모자를 쓰고 사흘 동안
Now,
거리를 행진하며
in Confucian scriptures, the doctrine of the mean and great learning refers to a human being of light who cultivates myeongdeok in order to create a world of great equality.
꽃 축제와 관련된다. 1만 년 이전 인류 여신 시대의 원로인 신
In Joseon Dynasty,
마고 삼신할
people who became
천지의 자녀인
new government officials marched the streets for 3 days wearing flowers and hats with
전수해 주셨다.
flowers given to them by the king and were celebrated by their families and people around them.
인간의 밝은 본성
This is a hidden secret in the
이 세상을
in a historical painting.
하는데
It is related to Hanguk Pedar and Joseon's Light Flower Festival.
더욱이 경복궁의 정문인 광화문의 이름에서도 알 수 있듯이 유학의 통치 이념을 정치적으로 가장 완벽하게
The significance of light is reflected in the name Gwangwon Gate, the main gate of Gyeongbokgung Palace,
문화를 복원하고자 했다.
which means people becoming beings of light.
여기서 정리할 것은 이 불교의 부처
Now let me speak about
최종판이 뭐냐?
Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment.
공부를 하는 그분들에 의해서 이게 좀 약화됐어요. 후대 오면서
Over the history, through many narratives about the Buddha's enlightenment, I believe the true essence of his enlightenment has been diluted.
그걸 한마디로 염화 미소다. 서가부처님이
Now, the realm of his enlightenment is best described by the phrase holding a flower with a smile.
나는 이 꽃을 보았다.
So he held a flower in silence, showing to the disciples of the level of enlightenment.
그 여러 제자들 가운데 가섭만이
Among all the disciples, only one disciple understood the meaning of the Buddha's gesture.
된 거야.
That was how the transmittal occurred,
이게 약화된
through the incident of holding a flower with a smile.
왕한석이라는 분이 운문종의 대선사한테 여쭌 거야. 지금 원그 부처님 도통법이라는 것은
Now,
염화 미소인데
subsequent Zen masters asked about this incident, holding a flower with light.
저는
Even
살림원에서 비밀
many awakened ones that follow the great Buddha did not truly understand what Buddha did before his disciples during the flower sermon.
속장경 대일본 속장경 거기에 84권인가 어디 기록
Now, there are many sutras in Buddhism.
그리고 이것을 대범천왕
There's one sutra in particular
경인가
not only records
의문을 풀었다고
the significance of the flower sermon,
이게
it also explained the significance of the Buddha holding a flower with a smile.
궁극의 빛이 꽃을 보는 건데
So,
이게 지금 전 지구에
what the Buddha did was to signify
이게 약화된
seeing into the flower of light,
거기에 대해서
which is at the pinnacle of awakening.
명상 문화, 메디테이션 문화라는 것은 저 천상의 망령님들은
Now,
명상이라는 오늘
many contemplation practices, meditation practices,
돌을 닦는
are somewhat off the mark.
뇌과하고 뭐 이런 거 잘 어떻게
It should be about cultivating and attaining Tao
각성하는
to reach the highest level of awakening.
평화, 불면증 해소하는 이런 정도 되면 잘 되는 걸로 알고 있어요.
So people believe meditation to be a way of relieving stress, gaining physical health. They fail to realize that meditation and cultivating Tao is without bounds, without limits.
패러다임을 바꾸는 거예요.
we must change this paradigm about meditation. So we must open a new age of Renaissance for our spiritual advancement. So today has many meanings, many layers. Today is that one historic day of a paradigm shift in moving toward spiritual advancement. You must receive a flower of light to walk the path of becoming a Buddha, an awakened one. Let us see another video. In Japan, there is a sacred mountain belief called Hakusan faith. Tracking its origins, it leads to Mount Baekdu on the Korean peninsula. Mountain worship originated from the ritual of Sodo on Mount Baekdu during the Hwanung and Tangun periods. Hakusan White Mountain, the sacred place of the faith in Baeksan Mountain, is one of Japan's 3 major mountains and is a mountain that shines the world into light. Hakusan faith seeks to be one with light. Surprisingly, the main character enshrined in the headquarters of 3,000 Hakusan shrines across Japan is Kukurihim, which means the Princess of Koguryo Princess of Koguryo. In Japan, Koguryo is read as Kokuri, Goguri, etc. Then why is Japan serving her? According to the Book of Japan, one Inzagani, the creative god of the Japanese archipelago, argues with the dead Izanami. It is Kukurihimi that appears as a god of harmony that reconciles the two. It is also enshrined as the god of shaman because it connects the living with the dead. At Shirayama Hymn Shrine, where she enshrined Kukurami, the flower in her hand symbolizes Kukurami, the god of harmony. The Korean flower culture has a much longer history than we think. In Hwanguk, the golden age of health and longevity, flowers are planted with nara flowers. Past the Pedal era, the record remains in the Tangun Joseon dynasty. Hwarang light flower culture originated from Tangun Joseon. Young men, 13-year-old boys in the Tangun era were called Kukjarang. They planted flowers into their hair. Kukjarang had become Arirang that we know today. When you visit Korea's National Museum, you will see excavations from King Muryang's tomb of Baekje dynasty. You can see that kings and queens at the time practiced the spiritual culture. At that time, people believed that the king is the agent, the son of heaven. The king was considered a sacred being. And so, to help the king rule, there was a particular training process for the king. One was to become a being of light. So, everything that the king ate, wore, and lived in, all related to the symbol of light, to remind the king of what he must become. Notably, the silver cup of king found in King Muryang's tomb is beautifully engraved with a tale about the light flower culture. In that storytelling, Jingmyosu, a mysterious spirit that led King Muryang and Queen to the world of light, who guards the entrance. This spirit was a mangyang, a supreme being of light.
그 빛이 헤아릴 수 없이 무궁하여
And this being guides humanity to the world of light.
주문줄을 함께 이루는 말이다. 이 망냥 문화
Mangyang refers to the boundless world of light.
처음 전해주신 분이 태고의 황금 시절
The first person who introduced this Mangyang culture, the culture of light, was grandmother Mago.
여신 문화의 뿌리로
She is the root of the goddess culture
지명과 신화로
for all the lands.
서울 경기 지역뿐만 아니라 전국 곳곳에 그 흔적이 남아 있고
Historical remains are found in Korea that once worshipped grandmother Mago.
2천여 곳에 남아 있다.
There are over 2,000 hills that contain sites that commemorated grandmother Mago.
빛의 숨결의 고향 동방 한국에서 전해주는 위대한 숨과 빛꽃을 전수받아
Now we must receive the great breath, the flower of lights from Korea of the Eastern land. We as humanity face the era of the cosmic autumn.
새롭게 완성해
It is important
상대님께서
that
전수하시는 빛꽃
we recover the culture of light.
우리의 내면 깊은 곳 우주 존재의 저 깊은 숨결 속에
We must enter the deep realm of the flower of light and receive the cosmic light and cosmic energy and experience Pungnu, the wind of light.
자, 꽃을 받기 전에
Before you receive the Seolyewa, the flower of cosmic light, let me sum up today's meditation teachings. I said earlier, at age 12, I first discovered a important historical figure, Kabaran Hwanung. He was the founder of the Hwanguk nation.
나는 영원히 그곳에 머문다. 커버라님이 그러시거든. 그 환웅 천왕님이 1m 98이야.
He was a very tall man, standing about 1.9 meters.
잘난 분이신데 안팎의 환인 이분도 아주 이렇게
So Ampagyan Hwanin, the founder of Hwanguk nation, was also a man of tall stature, as well as Kabaran Hwanung, the founder of Bedar nation.
그걸 다시 돌리라고 말해. 언덕에 서 계신데
I met them spiritually.
안팎의 이 환인님이 누구신가 하는 것은 이제 오직 이 지구에 지금
I think it is time for the world to discover who Ampagyan Hwanin was and what he meant for all of humanity.
한당국밖에 없어 이 우주에서.
Records about him,
그런데 이 문서를
about his nation, is found only in this single book titled 환단고기.
심당견서라고 환당국이 초판 1911년에 나왔잖아요.
That I'm holding another book,
공부할 때
another
당시에 일본 학자들이 대다수가 다 봤던 거야.
translation of 환단고기,
그래서 불어있다
published in 1911.
그냥 너무 놀래가지고 한국 빼달렸어.
When the Japanese colonial masters found this book, read it, they were astounded. They could not believe that 환단고기 revealed Korea's 10,000-year history. They were so shocked they decided to burn the book.
그 뒤에 한 20년 뒤 21년인가 환인으로 이렇게 고쳤어요.
Not only did they burn all these
삼민방
ancient sacred texts, they rewrote history. Instead of saying there was once the land Hwanguk, the nation Hwanguk, they twisted the Chinese character to read there was once a man, Hwanin, a mythological figure, Hwanin.
환단국이라는 이름을 여기서 쓰고 있다 이거.
However, in another Japanese printing, they correctly convey the right passage. There was once the land Hwanguk. So Korea suffered this horrific distortion by the Japanese colonial government in the early 20th century.
차원이 변해서 이제 궁극에 그런 그 꽃을 봤는데요. 그 꽃을 오늘 구경을 하게 될 거예요.
Now, let me guide you to receiving a flower of light, receiving a Seolyewa today.
지금 그 신라 시대 때
I hope you will experience this for yourself today.
제왕들의 역사 책을 보니까 지금
when we look into the historical documents during the Shilla dynasty, there were master teachers who taught about this flower of light meditation. There was a very important, prominent scholar named Chechuun who reincarnated into Tresuun of the 19th century. Tresuun, the founder of Tonghak, or Eastern Learning. And what did Chechuun said at the time? He talked about Hwarang. He said, Chechuun, within our country resides a mysterious and profound Dao called Pungnyu. Pungnyu means wind and flow, the flow of wind, meaning the flow of Dao. So he said wind, but when you probe deep into it, what he meant was light. And looking deeper still, light signifies flowers of light. Now, today, I want to lead you to probing Korea's history, which is the root of Hallyu, the Korean wave culture that people know so well today. So I invite you to experience the Seoul meditation. What you do is plant this flower deep inside your body, divide them into countless little flowers, and fill your body with flowers of light. Interestingly, there is a very important work, a book called The Song of the Cell. In this book, the author explained that what is important in the coming times is that diseases are treated by healing the cells. So the author explained that healing is about revitalizing the cell, which is a part of an orchestra of many cells and many systems. So the author said, healing is not about ingesting medicine. It is about treating the cells themselves, which I believe is an important first step toward achieving the culture of ageless longevity and of immortality. They say that within our body are over 6 trillion cells. So an important part of the Seoul meditation practice is to divide the Seoul flower into countless little Seoul flowers and then plant them deep into each of the cells of your body, even to the subcellular level. Now, let me speak about Shakyamuni Buddha, who was a bodhisattva in Tushita heaven. He was told by Maitreya Buddha to come to the world to spread the message of Maitreya Buddha. Shakyamuni was a great, accomplished, enlightened one who originated from Tushita heaven, which was called by another name, by other teachings. So Tushita heaven is where the ruler of the universe resides. That realm has been called Nungso-chan heaven or Terachan heaven, also called the Tushita heaven. So the supreme being who resides in Tushita heaven is Sangjerim, known to the people of ancient Korea. So Sangjerim, from his holy realm, will send us this flower of light to us. It is important that we receive this light in today's time because so many extreme things are happening around us. COVID has passed, but has not fully passed. There are many environmental issues, many things that undermine our being physically, mentally, and spiritually. We live in a time of great transition. Time and space will shift from the cosmic summer to the cosmic autumn. At the onset of the cosmic autumn, there will be great changes on Earth. Massive Earth changes. They will result in massive natural disasters. So people living near ocean shores will be victims of massive earth changes, of tidal waves, of earthquakes. So when you meditate with the Seollyohwa flower, you will open your awareness. You'll be able to foresee all these events, tribulations that will affect humanity, affect this world. Now imagine that a white flower of light descends from heaven, descending very gently, and lands softly on the crown of your head. You must receive the flower inside you, and instantly it will divide into countless small flowers of light. When these flowers divide into countless flowers within you, you will lose yourself to the experience. You will lose your ego. When you focus on the flowers, you will feel that you're one with the universe. You will see before you instantly a huge field of white flowers. As soon as the Seollyohwa flower of white light, enters your forehead, your whole body will become a vast field of flowers. Now these tiny, minuscule Seollyohwa flowers will enter each of your cell into the subcellular realm. So after that happens, you will gather the flowers from the subcellular realm, combine them into one, and then take them out. Take it outside that single flower on the crown of your head, and then you receive two more flowers of red and blue light. The combined flowers will enter your body and divide into countless ones. So there is this very complex process. Eventually, the three flowers will become a single flower of rainbow colors. So once you go through this process, you can preserve the rainbow color flower inside your forehead. Now, imagine a flower of white light descending from heaven. It comes from the heaven resided by grandmother Mago and her two daughters. Now, Sangjanim is the single authoritative source of the Seollyohwa flower. This flower has landed on your head. Now it is inside your head. So as soon as the flower is on your head, imagine that it enters inside your head. Immediately the flower will divide in a fractal pattern into countless small flowers. As you imagine this, do dynamic meditation. Move your body freely as though dancing. Now, there are countless small Seollyohwa flowers in your body. Now gather them together and combine them into one, the original flower, and then remove that flower and put it on the top of your head. The white flower stands on your head. Then you will receive two more flowers, one red, one blue, symbolizing yin and yang. These two flowers land into the white flower. This bouquet of flowers enter your head. And then this bouquet of flowers will divide instantly in a fractal geometric pattern into countless little flowers. Let us do dynamic meditation as these flowers divide infinitely. Imagine that these flowers are entering all parts of your body, your muscles, bones, organs, into your cells, into the subcellular realm. Now, once again, combine these tiny flowers, gather them together until they become that one single original bouquet of flowers. With your thought, remove this bouquet and put it on the top of your head. Now imagine this bouquet of three flowers, become a single flower of rainbow colors. This meditation is crucial in elevating your spiritual awareness and also to bring about healing of your body. If you have inflammation, if you have pain, you can plant this flower and divide them into countless little flowers to bring about healing by introducing light into your body. If you have a headache, if you have a toothache, for example, you can make a copy of the original flower and plant them into your head or into any ailing parts of your body. You are not limited in any way. Use your thought, your imagination to do this meditation. If there's pain in the back of your head, if there's an infection in your gums, if you have a problem in your chest, if you have a problem in your lungs or liver or kidneys, you can plant duplicates, large duplicates of the cellular flower into a large organ or a small duplicate into smaller ailing parts. So let your thought guide you in this process. So your mind must be pure. If you are doubtful, if you dismiss this, you will not reap the benefits of this important meditation. This meditation is based on trueness. Autumn is the time of righteousness. Autumn is the time of extirpating falsehood and darkness. We as humanity are experiencing extreme changes around us, all around the globe. So we must be wise in how we deal with our physical and inner being. We must be mindful of these massive physical changes around the world. Now, one of the powers of this flower meditation is that with your thought, you can send this flower of light to any family member in any part of the world. So with your imagination, send a flower to your mother on the other side of the globe, or to your father. And you can imagine doing this meditation inside their body to bring about healing. When you do this meditation for yourself, now it's important that you do this deliberately, thoughtfully, with focus. Whether you duplicate a large flower from the original or a small flowers, you must be deliberate in planting these flowers into your ailing body parts. If you're inserting flowers into your lungs, which is a very large organ, you should plant large flowers. So once you plant a flower of flowers into your lungs, or even your heart, you can imagine that these flowers divide inside that organ, becoming millions, billions, and trillions of flowers inside that organ. So again, this is very easy. Plant a flower or flowers into your ailing organ. Imagine that these flowers pulsate with light. And also imagine that these flowers divide, and then these flowers of light should explode, releasing boundless light into the organ. When you are able to experience this, see this spiritually, you'll be inspired by the whole process. If you devote yourself with utmost focus for 30 minutes to 60 minutes, you will experience many things. You may actually see the meditation process. You will definitely experience some healing. You can do this meditation many times a day, or you can participate in the meditation training through the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation. There are so many people here today. I'm so happy that you're here. I want to guide you through this meditation process of healing. So I encourage you to make duplicates of your original Solyowa flower and then forcefully plant them into your ailing body part. Or you can just plant them in any body part, for example, into every internal organ. And imagine that these flowers divide and the light pulsate inside your organs. So while you do this inserting of flowers, seeing the pulsation of the flowers, let us do the Shichunjuju Teolchu. Let us chant the Shichunjuju mantra and the Teolchu mantra. So insert these flowers freely in all your internal organs. Let us chant the mantras.
위대강 시천주 주화정 세불망만사지 지기군지원 위대강 시천주 주화정 세불망만사지 지기군지원 위대강 시천주 주화정 세불망만사지 지기군지원 위대강 시천주 주화정 세불망만사지 신천유조화정 영세불망만사 위계경계화의대가
Now let us do a special meditation. Now you received a flower of light. Let us do a different meditation that is 100 times, 1,000 times more powerful. This meditation should take us to the realm of light. To enter the realm of light, the realm of the flower of light, a vast flower of light that is larger than Earth, larger than any star. It is vaster than a galaxy. So we will bring this flower into this hall, hang it over us. I think there are some people who can see this flower spiritually. It's a huge flower. Depending on the person's spiritual awareness, this flower could be as large as a building or as large as this hall. Now, I cannot speak more about this because it reveals the secret of heaven. This meditation entails you entering the center of the flower and meditating there. Now, this flower is above you, so you will receive a huge pillar of light. It doesn't matter where you live in this world, New York, LA, wherever. Imagine that this large flower is above you, whether it's in the Dao Center, your home, or anywhere. This flower transcends time and space. Even if you're riding a bus or a train, you can imagine this flower hanging over you. Even if you're driving, imagine that your car itself is the flower. There are people who experience this spiritually. It is quite fascinating. Now, at this moment, imagine that this flower is above you, above your head, in fact. And imagine that a pillar of light descends from this flower, or imagine a cascade of light showering you, coming from this flower of light. And this light is very subtle. The grain of light is smaller than the subatomic particles. So my practitioners have done this meditation for many weeks before this event. I want to say that the Seoul flower I introduced today is one step of the meditation process. So, as well as the flower meditation, you will experience a meditation involving inserting this flower into the eye of Mugok on your forehead. And there are other levels of meditation where you enter the microcosmic realm of the universe as well as the macrocosmic realm of the universe. Now, meditation ultimately is about entering the infinitesimal realm of the universe. So there are many meditation practices recorded over history. One practice stands out. It was the practice conducted by monk Jinpyo of the Silla dynasty. He practiced this flower of light meditation as well as the Om Hum meditation. So I want to say that there are many exciting levels of meditation that await you. So it's important that you are focused, you empty yourself, that you commit yourself to this meditation at this very moment. When you are fully invested into this meditation, you will reap great benefits, great experiences. The flower is aware of how you feel, so it will respond to you according to your level of focus. So when you are involved, fully invested in this meditation, you will experience a transformation of your body, feeling greater and greater level of light inside your body. So what happens ultimately through this meditation? You will discover your original self, which is the being of light. So let us try this meditation in this final minute. Imagine that you receive a shower of light. So I have placed here a giant flower of light. So let us chant the Teolchen mantra together. And during this meditation, invite light into your body. Now bring your energy, focus. Imagine that the energy is magnifying 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 times. Empty yourself of any thinking. Invite this energy into your body.
이 앉으신 분들은 어느 정도 듣고 오셨기 때문에
So I believe many of you have heard about the basic information about this meditation of flower of light. So now I'm going to give you one more present, one more gift, so through which you can be invited. Now you are going to be invited to go to the heaven's realm, the heaven realm of 상제님 and 태모님, there where God resides. So you're going to be invited to the heavenly palace where 상제님 resides. So in there, in the realm, you're going to enter a pavilion. So where you will meditate and receive this energy. So there are numerous taeguk symbols that appear like this, and the divine energy will enter to your body from these taeguk symbols engraved on the walls of the pavilion. And the giant flower of light will be hanging over your head. And from above, the DNA light, the light DNA from 상제님 will descend upon your head. So the light DNA from 상제님 will descend upon your head, rushing into your body. So this divine energy from the light DNA will purify your energy vessels. So you must believe in what I say. You must have a belief in this meditation. So this will be the very first time for you to be invited to this heavenly realm where 상제님 resides. So it will only take about 2 seconds for us to enter this realm. So let us go enter to the realm of Terachon heaven, where the highest spirits of the universe reside and 삼신 상제님 reside. So with my authority as the Jongdosa, so please be focused and free yourself from random thoughts and have a faith for this time. So your spirit and your soul now go to the realm of the heaven and enter to the pavilion. Enter the pavilion. So inside this pavilion, your spirit will see a giant sphere filled with light, and imagine yourself, imagine your soul entering the sphere of light, and place yourself in the middle of this sphere and engage in meditation. So 상제님 and the highest spirits of the universe grace themselves in the pavilion, protecting you and watching you meditating. So imagine yourself receiving the energy, the divine energy from this pavilion.
수직으로 유전자가 계속 내려와. 계속 누르면서 가슴으로.
제불만만사지
배꼽아래가 자주 막혀. 배원까지 쭉 가서 아래에서 위로 역방향으로. 위에서 다시 아래로. 다시 위로 역방향으로. 다시 아래로. 자, 지금 동맥으로 뚫는 거야. 자, 제일 아래에서 뒤로 회전해가지고 동맥으로 위로 올려요. 여기서는 황금색으로 바뀌어. 황금색 로프식으로. 목 뒤쪽이 자주 막히니까 한 5번 이상 바꾸면서 힘차게. 그래서 앞으로 코로에서 쭉 목으로 해서 아래로 이렇게 빼내는 거예요. 원래 이게 태극의 빛의 유전자가.
So when you look at the sphere of Taeguk symbol, the sphere filled with light. So this Taeguk symbol represents yin and yang energies of the universe. So when you enter this sphere of light, Taeguk sphere of light, and engage in meditation, the fire and water energies inside your body start to circulate within your body. So you need to be focused, you need to be concentrate. You need to concentrate to make any advancement in this meditation. So from the above, the divine energy from light DNA from Jongdosanim will descend on you. So you have to imagine circulating the water and fire energies within your body along the energy vessels inside your body. The penetrating vessel that runs the center of your body, and governing vessel on your back, and conception vessel on the front of your body. These 3 energy vessels are important. So every day, new clock is created. So every day in our body, the blockages and clogs are created, especially inside the energy vessels. So we have to purify, we have to unclog these blockages in our energy vessels. Only then your meditation practice will have advanced. So today we had a brief experience of entering to entering the pavilion in Terachon Heaven, where Sangjenim and Holy Spirits reside. And I told you about Mangyang, a divine spirit filled with light. So when you go to museums in Korea, you will witness the historical remains, historical artifacts showing the symbols of Mangyang, Dokkaebi. Mangyang, or spirit of light, resides the profound realm of the universe. Among them, among all of the Mangyang spirits, Ha Dokkaebi, Dokkaebi of emptiness, is most supreme. But due to our limited time, now I have to sum up my speech today. So what is the meditation of flower of light? In terms of history, human history, and in terms of history of the culture of light, this meditation of flower of light is the way for you to have answers to questions such as, what is the true form of human being? What is the true purpose of our life? So where does the human mind come from? The human mind comes from the Holy Spirit of great emptiness. The Holy Spirit of great emptiness is a divine Mangyang spirit who resides in the deepest realm of the universe. So I want to tell you one more time that you will have many more chances to experience this meditation and have spiritual advancement.
빛을 아주 몽땅 이렇게 몸으로 가져오는 이제 그런.
There's another meditation where you enter a white hole. You gather abundant energy, light from that space, and feel your body. So there are many methods of meditation awaiting you. I hope you will visit the website of Eastern School of Immortality Meditation. Our great vision is to finish the construction of Sangsen World Center, which will serve as our international headquarters of sharing these wondrous meditation practices with the people around the world. Thank you for your support and your continued interest. Thank you for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, today was the chance of experiencing the flower of light. Let us thank the Jongdosanim for his direct teaching today. I hope you will experience the flower of meditation.
Congratulations to all of you who have received the 설려화, the flower of
After today's direct teaching, I feel like all of you are flowers of light. There are various guests here who are each a flower of
여러분 함께 한 이 체험의 시간이 여러분 훌륭했다면 다시 한번 우리 모두의 서로의 상생의 조화로움에 박수를 힘차게 환호의 박수를 담아
actually life bettering. Let us congratulate each other. Let us thank the Jongdosanim again for guiding today's teaching and meditation. I hope everyone will join the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation. The Jongdosanim will leave the stage. I hope we'll continue the study of this meditation practice through the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation. I hope you will open your eyes to this world of meditation. Even if you have not received the Seollyohwa flower today, many opportunities await you. You can directly experience the power of this meditation and experience the great benefits of this meditation.
So thank you for coming. So we will now have some time to register for the membership of the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation. So for those who have joined the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation, we've arranged a program starting tonight and running for a week. So you can join this 30-minute online meditation class each evening via Zoom. So for those who provided their contact information when purchasing the tickets for this event, we've sent a text message regarding membership registration guidelines. So hope you please fill out this registration form online.
Now we will begin the next part of today's program, the evening reception. Now it's 6:24. We will begin the next phase of our program today. Let me introduce some of our distinguished guests today. Let me introduce His Excellency, the Ambassador of Tanzania, as well as from the Embassy of Dominican Republic, His Excellency, the Ambassador and his wife, as well as the military attaché of the Embassy of Iraq, His Excellency, General. Welcome. Thank you for coming today, as well as his wife. Could you please rise from your seats? Let us welcome them. Thank you.
So we hope you to join this online meditation session starting tonight and experience healing and self-transformation. Also, please feel free to explore various video and contents in the website of the Eastern School of Immortality Meditation.
So let us begin the evening reception. I wish you a great reception. As we begin the reception, we will air for you congratulatory messages from around the world. Okay, thank you very much.
I extend my heartfelt congratulations and gratitude to the organizer, His Highness Jongdosanim of Jeung San Do, and to all of you, the participants who are embarking on this transformative journey together. Today is not just an event, it is a commencement of a journey toward inner peace and enlightenment. Congratulations to everyone on this remarkable day, and may our experience today lead us to a path filled with light, peace, and performance transformation. 감사합니다.
मेरा नाम AK त्रिपाठी है। मैं केवल जो मंत्र के माध्यम